Takuya and Mary were high school students. Mary came to Takuya's school from Australia in April and stayed for a year. There was a field trip to Nara in May. Takuya and Mary were in the same group for the trip. Their group visited a temple. Mary asked Takuya, "That statue has so many hands. What is the name of the statue?" Takuya answered, "Senju Kanon." Senju is... He tried to tell her about the statue, but he didn't know what to say in English. Then their English teacher, Mr. Tanaka, came and told them in English, "That is called Senju Kanon. Senju means 1,000 hands, but the statue has about 40 hands." Takuya understood Mr. Tanaka's English because he used very easy English. They went to another temple. Mary asked Takuya again, "That statue has something in its hand. What is it?" He answered, "It's a pot." She asked, "What's in the pot?" He knew what was in the pot, but he couldn't say it in English. They had the travel brochure written in English and in Japanese, and they read it together. "Oh, it's medicine," Mary said. "Yes, that's the word I wanted to say," Takuya said in Japanese. Mary asked some other questions. It was difficult for Takuya to tell her in English, but he tried to answer them. That made Mary happy. They came back to their school, and Mary said to Takuya, "I enjoyed the field trip very much today. You were a great guide for someone like me. Thank you, Takuya." He said, "A great guide? But my English wasn't very good." She said, "But when I asked questions, you always try to answer them." 5 years later. Takuya is a college student. He visited Australia during the summer vacation and met Mary. They enjoyed talking about their high school days in Japan. Mary said, "You speak English very well now." Takuya said, "Thank you. When you asked me about the statues and other things on the field trip, I could answer some of the questions in Japanese, but I couldn't tell you in English. I have studied English hard since then." Mary said, "You're great." Takuya said, "I also began to study old Japanese buildings, like temples and shrines. They are great and beautiful. I want to show them to people from foreign countries. Now I can use English to do that." Mary asked, "Do you mean that you want to become a guide?" Takuya answered, "Yes, I want to become a guide. You inspired me when you said I was a great guide for you."